Welcome to another fantastic Let's Play playthrough, because I'm so original that I am doing what millions of other people are doing. So we're gonna go ahead and play Streets of Rage 2, a fantastic little game that most people are familiar with. It's a lot of fun though. And we'll go ahead and fire this up in a minute here after we can check out the intro. While I shoot off a few random text messages before I get started here. Oh, I have 4 young friends, rage burning inside them. Now we're talking. Ah, yes, music by Yuzo Koshiro. This is actually very fantastic music for an 8-bit game. And we're going to leave it on normal, but we are going to increase the number of lives, since these beat-em-ups can sometimes be punishing, but Streets of Rage really isn't too shabby. And let's see what we've got here. Well, Axel's pretty much the classic choice all around. We'll go ahead and take him. Now, personally, I was always more of a Final Fight fan, and I never really gave the Streets of Rage series a proper chance. When I was growing up, it was always Final Fight. I always thought Final Fight looked better. The sprites were a lot bigger. I just liked the style that everything was drawn in a lot better than Streets of Rage. But Streets of Rage really is good. In fact, I actually kind of prefer Streets of Rage now because it's a little easier than, well, it's a lot easier than Final Fight. And I shouldn't necessarily say it's completely easy, it's just Final Fight was, in every sense of the word, a true quarter muncher, and that thing just kicked the hell out of you. I mean, at least... Oh! At least in this game, if you play defensively and are careful with your moves, you can usually survive pretty well and not have to worry too much if you pay attention to what you're doing. In Final Fight, you'd get your ass kicked no matter what you did. I mean, it didn't matter how careful you were. I mean, that was a quarter muncher, so you were definitely going to get beat down a lot no matter how careful you were. At least in this game it's not, except for this stupid knife guy, seriously. How is it honestly this hard to... Oh, see, that guy's going to hit me like a bunch. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Drive me insane. These knife guys, it doesn't seem to matter what you do, they always get you a couple times. Now, there's a lot of people who are speedrunners at this game, or Streets of Rage experts, who will stomp right through this and not even get hit, but that is not me. Although I am pretty decent at it. I'm definitely getting hit a few times, that's for sure. The bosses are definitely a lot easier on this than they are on Final Fight. I mean, for the most part, if you're careful here, you can pretty much take this guy down no problem without getting killed. Oh! That was my fault. Stupidly standing too close to him with minimal health there. But I already did get an extra life, so I'm basically back to where I was from the start. Yeah, the bosses in Final Fight are far more unforgiving. I mean, these guys can be tough if you're not careful, but as long as you go in... see, except for the knife throws, you're going to end up getting hit a few times, probably. As long as you stick and move and don't stand still too long, they're not too tough. I suppose I could have cheesed them out and just jump kicked them the whole time, but that's not always fun to just cheat the boss out, so I try to fight fair if I can. I have not beat this game in a few years. I played it several months ago, and I got all the way to the end pretty close, but I wasn't paying as close to attention as I could have, and ended up losing not too far from the end. I always like these poles they stick in the foreground so you can't see what the heck you're doing. Try and give you that fake simulated 3D effect by sticking a pole there. It's like, well, that's immersive, just block my view. It's funny how much a lot of these guys resemble the Final Fight characters. I mean, they really didn't. They really weren't afraid to. They really weren't afraid to take some liberties with copying a lot of the Final Fight designs. But that formula worked, so they probably just figured if they duplicated it, they would have a hit on their hands, which they did. This girl's probably easier than the last boss, except when I jump into her whip like an idiot. Wasn't for all the other guys jumping in, I don't really have a problem at all. And her whip doesn't have a very long reach either, so it's not too much of a problem. Yeah, see, she's only got me. Oh, there she got me. Not cool. Where are you? Come on. Done. Annihilated. I always like the rain on this level. Such amazing advanced visuals. Look at the rain. That's just appearing halfway out of the sky. Oops. This guy's not too tough either. It's the other guys that give you the problem. Ah. Except you don't want to get too close, otherwise he grabs you. Oh my gosh. 3 times. 3 times, you little SOB. Oh god, again! Why do I keep doing that? Oh my gosh, he just walked right through my punches. Stupid. There's absolutely no reason to get killed by him. Oh god, look at that. I just keep walking right into it. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. I don't remember having that hard of a time with him the last time I played this. And that's actually the first stage, so you get 3 bosses before you even get to the end there. Alright. Back to 5 extra lives though, so that's alright. Stab that guy. Oh. These guys just stand here and wait for their turn to get beat up, which is fine. Yeah, this game probably has some of the best music for the 16-bit era. Kind of funny for it just being a beat 'em up. I love throwing those pipes at people. Something quite satisfying about that. And I always get hit by one of these bikers. At least one of them is going to get you usually. Or 2. Uh-oh. Man, just ruthless. Oh, another one. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that hit me. And I lost my pipe. Nothing will make you more mad quicker than getting knocked over a few times in a row in a beat 'em up. Make you just get so angry you want to get up and beat the guy up that hits you like it's a real person. These games frustrated me to no end when I was a kid. Once you get older, they're like fairly easy. It's kind of amazing to think back when I was like 12, 13 years old, I'd have such an issue beating a game like this. Now, Final Fight, on the other hand, that is just a tough game, especially because you're limited on continues, depending on which version you play. Some of the remix collections on like the PlayStation 2 and stuff let you have unlimited continues, so that's not really a problem. But if you played the Super Nintendo version, I think you were limited to a handful. This wouldn't be so hard if I didn't have 5, 6 guys attacking me from every different direction. Well, even then it's not that hard, but more of an annoyance than anything. And this game definitely has Final Fight beat on the colorful levels. Well, and you do have to keep in mind this is Streets of Rage 2, the first one, which was still pretty fun. Definitely wasn't as refined as this one. They really got it right on this one. The first one you could definitely tell was more of a wannabe Final Fight. Didn't do it quite as well as this one did. The first one definitely didn't catch my attention like this one did, after they refined everything in this one. This boss always drives me nuts, even though he's not that hard. It's dealing with these guys. plus the boss. Just a recipe for annoyance here. Which really isn't that hard, as long as you time everything correctly. There's sometimes, though, where I end up screwing up. Literally the only thing you can do is jump at them. Oh! I almost got away without getting hit at all. Come on. Swoop down at me. That was actually pretty decent. I thought for sure he was going to kill me at least once. Here, let's see. Always like the 3D effect on this, on the lights in the foreground. This was a lot better use of it than just having the poles blocking the foreground in the first level. Things definitely look cool here. Almost kind of makes you dizzy if you stare at it too hard. At least it does me. Oh, and it took my pipe away. That was one thing I always hated. Same thing would happen in Final Fight. You'd get a pipe or a weapon, and as soon as you get to the end of the area, it would knock it out of your hands. Never understood why you couldn't take the dang thing with you. Bare Knuckle is the name of the game in Japan, which I think a lot of people know, but a bit of fun trivia. Yeah, see, these guys with the mohawks and the punk jackets look pretty darn close to one of the enemies in Final Fight. It's almost like they ripped the sprite straight from Final Fight and just put it in their game. Same thing with the knife guys, too. There's guys that look like that in Final Fight. Of course, it's a pirate's theme, so we have to have the netting in the foreground. Amazing 3D. Names they come up with some of these guys. I hate these kung fu guys. Just irritating. That was my fault there. Suzaku. Alright, we're out of there. And here, it's almost like they're copying a little Turtles in Time theme with the pirate ship. Just getting beat down here. The sword definitely does a lot of damage, which is very helpful, but of course they're going to take it away from me. Jeez. Both sides just beating the crap out of me here. I was just gonna say, I could definitely use some health, so I will take that apple. Here we got a couple of bosses. Now she's more like a mini boss. Ugh. Walked right into that. Let's right do the double hit her with the knife and... Oops. Ow. I just gotta try and get... Just gotta try and get out of here without losing the rest of my life here. That way we can get to the next level. Oh, walked right into that. I can get to the next level and have my life replenished. Not too bad there. This boss always drove me nuts here at the end. This level's more annoying than anything because you can't see. Really, the only thing that could have been improved in this game is the sound, with like the sound effects. Which is funny because the music's pretty good. Sounds quite pleasing considering a lot of Genesis games didn't. But then the voices are all muffled and just not very clear. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna go as far as I can, as fast as I can. Of course, it won't really help me if I get to the boss too fast, and I got all these guys to fight, so... I suppose I should slow down a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die. There was no way I was... Oh. And you got this thing. Can't even tell what it is. Skeleton coming out of the wall. It's really not that hard if you just keep beating it down. More like a mini boss too, I suppose. And these guys won't come close to you. Alright. Cheap. Ah, I walked right into that. Oh, this guy with the sword is just... Oh. Now, if this guy isn't a ripoff of Blanca from Street Fighter, I don't know what is. Even does this little spin move there. Has the same wild hair. All they're missing is making him green. Ah. Oh, see. really don't want to lose another life to him. Oh. Oh, I walked right into that. Now, if I could have just pulled that off before he took that last life, that would have been ideal, but I lost a life. All right. Man. Can't get a break here. Someone always grabbing onto me. This guy, I'd love to hit him on the bench before he gets it. And then, yeah, and the knife guy's got to come out of nowhere. Come on. Looks like we got Disney World in the background there, the Magical Kingdom. Food. Gladly take an apple. Oh. Just getting rocked here. See if I can pick this one up. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Sure would like some health here. Money does nothing for me. Oh, jumping back and forth. I'm gonna lose another guy here if I don't keep this under control. More money. How about a health power up here? More money. That does absolutely nothing. Oh, well, I suppose do earn extra guys with your points, but oh my gosh. And I'll bet you that's health. Of course it is. Of course it's health. That's fine if they want to stay on top of each other. That makes it easier. Yeah, see, more health now too. Unbelievable. Like that guy was waiting to pitch a baseball game there. Yeah, these guys too look just like the fat guys in Final Fight. Not just like them, but close enough. Alright, Big Ben. Oh, except the guys in Final Fight certainly don't breathe fire. Not really sure how this guy randomly does either. Must have ate something extremely spicy. Yeah, pitching mounts always turn into elevators. Seems legit. And it wouldn't be a fighting game without an elevator stage, where you have to fight off swarms of enemies. That was definitely a cliche for beat-em-ups. Gotta have the obligatory elevator stage. Granted, this is the only one that did it on a pitcher's mound in a baseball field, so I'll give it points for that. Axel's one badass dude, though. Be able to beat away like 20 guys like this. He's obviously not one to be messed with. Now, let's see. I need some health here now, or I am gonna lose it here. Let's see if I can stay alive. Oh, more guys. Oh, this is gonna be it. Oh, I couldn't turn around fast enough. I suppose I wouldn't have survived through these guys anyway. Someone would have gotten a hit on me. Such a high-pitched squeal. Yeah! Just gonna say, finally, how many guys do I have to go through here? Yeah, funny enough, this is almost like the samurai boss in Final Fight. Totally different bosses, but kind of funny how you're in an arena with tons of people watching, just like that fight. Fighting some kind of a wrestler or gladiator. Ah, I really didn't want to lose a life to this guy, but it looks like I might. Yep. I don't know if I was going to be able to block that. I was trying to get that punch combo going, but I just can't get out of the way before he does that. Might just have to be cheap and stick to jump kicks if I don't want to lose a bunch of lives here. Let's see, that was going to get me. Oh, really? That's it? Dang it. God, I lost a lot of lives on that guy. That was not acceptable. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the game, but we're going to go as far as we can here. Oh. Do our damnedest here. A lot of guys to deal with here. Oh, come on. And it barely takes any health, so it's just more of an annoyance than anything that you get knocked down. Doesn't even really take any health, it just knocks you over. Yeah, see, these guys are pretty easy. Alright, what do we we have here? Any health? Anything generous? Nope. More points. Which, I guess at this point, I'll take points. If it's going to give me extra lives, I'll take it. More of these karate dudes. Just annoy the hell out of me. Oh, I ate that turkey a little too fast. Oh. Ah. Knew that guy. Oh. This guy's gonna give me more problems with that stupid grab he does, just like that first guy that. Oh, just like that first guy that kept getting me. Doesn't help that I got all these guys on me too. Alright, we might be able to pull this off here. Keep him at a distance here. Oh, no, you don't. Oh. Thank gosh. Come on, give me some health. I'll take a sword, but some health would be appreciated. Oh, great. Oh, well, I don't know what I just ate. Must have been an apple. Oh, great. There goes almost half my health. Oh, come on, man. Oh, it's just... Oh, there's just nothing. Now, I suppose he doesn't have as much health as the first boss. Oh, I jumped way too soon. Oh, again! Totally missing my timing here. There we go. Come on. Just going through the motions here once I get it. Oh, I got an extra life back. That is where the points do matter, but just keep giving me enough health refills and I won't even worry about points. Oh, I hate this part. Let's just speed right on past so I don't have to worry about... Oh. Just too much going on here. Oh my gosh. Actually, it's kind of fine if it blows up the enemies too. Oh God, hold still. Jeez. Oh, not another one of these guys. Oh, and this guy's got... Oh, and then I jump right into it. This guy's got... a nice, strong health bar, too. What do we got here? Oh, great. You know, let's hold on to that for a minute. This guy's really not too hard, but... Uh-oh. Oh, thank gosh. Oh, come on. It's not enough you've already got extended life and are a tougher boss, but I gotta fight extra guys on top of it. Oh, jumped right into that. Oh, come on. You gotta keep throwing extra guys at me. Alright, well, I've still got another life left, so I should be able to beat him, but... definitely be great if I can make it to the next level without dying here. Oh, he got me. He grabbed me. Son of a gun. Oh, that's it. That's it? Zero doesn't count as a guy? Alright, you know, I guess we can play... I'll play as the chick. She's definitely quicker, but... I do like Axel as an all-around player better. That's disappointing. I almost pulled it off there with Axel. Yeah, see, now I'm going to be all jacked up playing with a different character. We used to using Axel's. Yeah, see her stupid flip. It ends up flipping over him half the time. So used to Axel's super punch. See that? Just ends up flipping right over him. Look at this guy. How many times is he going to grab me? Oh my gosh. Every time he comes near me, my hits miss, but... Oh, geez, look at this. I can't... Look at this. I can't do anything. I just get grabbed every time. Especially when there's two of them here. That definitely doesn't help. Oh, look at that. It like doesn't matter what I do, I end up getting grabbed. That guy's almost dead. Oh, the other guy died. This guy just won't hold still. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that! I just can't do... Wow. Wow! Seriously, look at this. He just swerves all around me and circles me. And then grabs me before I can do anything. I guess I just gotta sit here and jump at him. There, jeez. Talk about a pain. And this game does pretty well without doing any slowdown. There's a little bit there, but it doesn't usually happen until you get a lot of sprites on screen at once. Final Fight on Super Nintendo definitely had some more severe slowdown, but the characters were a lot bigger, so that would explain that. Okay. Oh yeah, good. Apparently I need to fight not one or two, but 3 of these guys. Oh god, her special move is just awful. I end up flipping right by him. I'm so used to Axel's super punch and just working that into a combo, but her little hand flip just flips right over him half the time. Oh my gosh. This is awful. Look at all that lives I've lost. And the thing is, I don't really like playing as the other characters. So the girl is really, I don't like playing as the kid or the big guy, so it's like, other than Axel, she's the only one I would really want to play as. Knock these over? Yes, I can. Whoops, that flipped right over it. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, good thing there's a turkey here. Not sure I would just eat a turkey that falls out of a sandbag either. It's always like classic video games that just the leg of meat or the whole turkey just falls out of the wall or out of the sandbags. It's like, would you really eat that? I don't think I would. I'll gladly take a bag of money that falls out, but I'm certainly not eating a leg of turkey or an apple. Well, it's even better when I get knocked so far that the sandbags go off the screen and I can't tell what is coming out of them. Yeah, see, this is awful. I can't do anything when I'm completely surrounded by so many people. God, they are just demolishing me. Jeez. Jeez. Come on, it's like, I know the level's got to get more challenging as you go on, but this is ridiculous when you're surrounded by like 6 or 7 enemies. But still, it's far more forgiving than Final Fight. That game will wreck you in like the first level or two. Definitely by the 3rd or 4th. You're running out of continues pretty quick. I mean, I'm sure there's good strategies for Final Fight that I've never looked into, but it's definitely more punishing than this game. This just doesn't... It doesn't matter which way you go, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit no matter what you do here with all these guys around you. Gourmand. Alright, we'll keep him at a distance here. Look at that, I've barely gone the end of that last level to barely the middle of this level. And I'm already down to 2 lives. Not even 2, 1, because as soon as you run out of... As soon as you go down to 0, you're done. Ah. How are you supposed to avoid this many guys on bikes? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, we're not getting a little carried away here or anything, are we? Alright. Jeez, thank gosh, finally. Oh my gosh, look at this. Alright, this might work better, having the pipe. Until I get knocked over. And until one tries to flank me and get on the other side. Oh, come on! Alright, let's at least get to the next area before I run out of lives and have to continue. I was just gonna say, someone's gotta have some health here. Oh great, another Blanca. Oh good! Pretty much a double boss here. That's great. Well, I suppose this guy doesn't have full boss power, so... Oh, it's like I can't hold still long enough to line the flying guy up. Because you got Blanca's brother here. Messing with me. Alright, come on, come on. That's it. Alright, we'll enter my name again. You know, I might have to just go with Axel again, because I know his mechanics the best. Oh, that was awful. I just gotta knock. I just gotta knock that stealth guy out of the air. There he goes. Oh, this guy's not gonna hold still. I'd really like to get through here without losing another life to him. Oh, so close. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was close. That was down to the wire there. Oh, I got another extra life. That's very welcome. Yeah, see, now if I had been Axel straight out there, I likely would have made it all the way here without having to continue yet. Yeah, see, I feel like the girl is just too hard to control. At least when you're used to Axel, she's just flipping around and doing too much fancy footwork for my taste, anyway. Actually surprised this game doesn't have like a couple of bonus levels where you break stuff like Final Fight does. They already borrowed from Final Fight in plenty of instances. I'm surprised they didn't have a bonus stage that just straight up ripped off Final Fight. I've definitely come around a lot, though, to the Streets of Rage series. I used to be staunchly against it, but because I looked at it as just a Final Fight ripoff, but it really is, especially Part 2, is definitely a worthy game in its own right. Oh, that'd be good to have some health. Alright, let's just try and run through here. Have to deal with grenades falling on my head. Because if making me fight 10 guys at once isn't enough, we definitely gotta up the ante by throwing some grenades in. Alright, that's a much needed help having the pipe here. Wow, I'm actually surprised she didn't fall on me and make me... Oh, look at that, a 1-up. I'll take a free 1-up. It's not often those fall. How about some health? Oh, that was perfect timing. That guy's totally... These guys are totally gonna probably beat me down a bit. Still, I can already tell, I mean, you can see that I'm having a lot better of a time using Axel than I was the girl. Till, of course, these guys get a hold of me. Yeah, see, his super punch there is just far better than the girl's little flip kick. At least for me. Come on, make your way over here. I'm not going to you, you're coming to me. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh. I totally biffed on that one. What an idiot. I never should have missed that and lost all that health. That was just stupid. Oh, but I will take a turkey. Yeah, they're definitely a lot more liberal with the health drops on this one, too, than they are on Final Fight. Not only is Final Fight harder, but I feel like you definitely see a lot less health pickups in Final Fight. As if they didn't make it hard enough. And they make the health pickups scarce. But it was meant to be an arcade quarter muncher, so that makes sense. They want you to have to keep putting money in. Oh, that's what we needed. That's what was missing, a flying enemy. Yep, that's very helpful. Not often you catch him in a hold either. Oh, stupid. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see if we can just keep him at bay here. Alright, thank goodness. Oh, and then that guy just drops out of the sky and lets me have it. No chance for me to defend myself. That is lovely. I'm definitely probably going to have a problem here with these four guys. These are all enemies that are a pain by themselves, let alone four of them. Oh no, you're not... Oh, he took his sword back. I just gotta get a couple... Oh, I just gotta get a couple of these guys out of here. Oh! That was awful. I was so close to... Look at that. I was so close to finishing him off before I got grabbed. You really got to rely on that super punch. Oh my gosh, look at that, surrounded. There's literally nothing you can do. When you get surrounded. Oh, look at this, doesn't matter what you do. Come on, get off me. Look at this. Just dominated. Wow, I can't believe I got out of those guys without dying. Oh, I was just going to say I'm definitely going to die here, though, because that guy's totally going to hit me with a knife. Oh. Just no way out of some of this. Alright. Whoops, and then I didn't turn around the proper way. Oh, he biffed on that one, though. He biffied on that one, though. Oh, didn't even think I was going to hit him there. Ah! Oh, I got him again. Oh, waited too long, got greedy. Tried to get too close. That's when you gotta hit him, is when he pulls his knife out and he's not ready. Oh, you missed. But I didn't. Alright. Oops. Just knocked my headset off. Jeez, and that's still not the end. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh boy. Yep, this should be fun here. Oh. Yeah, definitely needed 2 of these guys. And they don't hold still to top it off. Granted, luckily one of them's got a really short power meter. Oops, look at that. Something tells me one hit from that metal spiked mace would be about all she wrote. Oh, now his health bar looks bigger. Pretty sure it was shorter when I started. Alright, well, let's see. The silver guy's on his yellow bar, if we can get him to hold still. Definitely get him out of there. Oh! Come on, hold still. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Totally trolled me there. They just won't come near you. They just hop around as much as they can. All right, come on. Oh God, I'm gonna end up running out of time here. It's not gonna be a matter of beating them. It's gonna be a matter of running out of time. Oh my gosh, trolled. I didn't realize he was going to die that quick. Alright, well. Alright. Since I failed my last attempt at stage 8, I have worked my way back there so I can appropriately finish my playthrough. Made it all the way to the end on my last playthrough. And then got just rocked by the final boss, which looks like it could happen again here too. We'll see. Didn't help that I decided to pick the girl earlier. And I just don't think her moveset is quite as good as Axel's. I really hate this boxing guy. Drives me nuts. Bear Jr. They really came original with the names on these two. Again, taking a page out of Final Fight's book with the Andor and Andor Jr. and all the goofy names they had. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Here's the part that just wears me out every time. The insane gauntlet of essentially fighting all the same bosses again. Which really shouldn't be that hard, but it always ends up being tricky. Even though I know their patterns 99% of the time. Oh, I still find myself getting caught. It's like most of these guys, if you just back them into the corner, you can get them in a stun lock there with your combo. This guy might drive me nuts. Almost most of all out of any of the bosses. Look at this, just no consistently good way to hit him half the time he just reaches through your attacks and grabs you, just like that. Perfect. Doesn't seem to matter what you do. Oh. Look at that, just grabs you. Just reaches right through your punches. Look at that, just reaches right through and grabs you. It's like I hate to just jump back and forth like a moron with this jump kick, but that's almost what you have to do. And even when you do that, it doesn't work. Oh, this is it. I only got one continue left here. Let's try and do this nonsense. Yeah, see if you can get him. If you can get him in a stun there. That's not too bad. It's just a matter of getting him in it. Okay. Now we stay back. Oh, and then he got me. Still got me. Alright. Feel a lot better just getting that guy out of the way. I can deal with all these guys. This guy ends up presenting a problem too. Oh, see when he does that, that's... You just have to cheese this guy out too with a jump kick. Otherwise he's going to end up getting a hold of me. Of course you can stun him with the... Usually stun him with your super punch there. Yep, knew he was going to get me there. I asked for that one. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't as bad as I expected. Alright, well... I might be able to pull off a win still. I guess we'll see here. We'll see. Ah, this guy's gonna be a problem. Oh, look at this. He just grabs me no matter what I do. Ah. Oh, see, look at that, backed right into it. At least his health goes down fairly quick. He's only got one extra life bar. Oh, see, it's when he gets you. It's when he gets you with that grab. Let's try not to get too close to him here. Okay, he's done. Oh, I got an extra guy. That's definitely helpful. Oh, great. I always forget, this guy's got the gun. And he can just twist and shoot however he wants. Look at that, there's like no good way to get around that. And of course, I mean, granted, his health goes away pretty quick, but it doesn't help when you got all these knuckleheads coming after you. Alright. Health. Might be able to... There's just no good way to get around that. Oh! On the plus side, he does hit all of his buddies. That's definitely helpful. Oh! Dang it. Totally switched spots on me. Come here. Oh. Oh! Hits me with the butt of his gun. That's how you take it, you rotten SOB. Jeez. Talk about giving him the advantage there with the machine gun. Totally not cool. Alright, there's no sense in even putting my name in since it doesn't save it. It's pretty ridiculous to say, but it was, I mean, that's all you get is a little ending like that, but seeing that as a kid is, even that's just satisfying as a kid. Getting to see just little animation cells like this. Nowadays it seems laughable, but that's all we had back then. And this stuff was still fantastic. Alright, well, I don't know for sure if I could beat the game necessarily with anybody other than Axel. I think his super punch seems to be one of the best moves in the game to keep enemies under control and keep them contained. And this music is really good. This has some of the best music for a 16-bit game for sure. Which is pretty cool because I usually prefer the audio to the Sega Genesis. So it's pretty amazing that this had such a good soundtrack. It's definitely one that doesn't ever get old. So that's it, Streets of Rage 2. That is a fantastic game, and it's one that I revisit quite a bit. It's a fantastic beat-em-up, and everyone should definitely check it out because it is a lot of fun. So, thank you for joining me, everyone, and we will see you on my next gameplay segment.